4th year in a row. It is time for Operation Legals Island 2022! Woo! And how the heck are they already out here? Well, here we are. The first ever day of the island. Oh boy. This island has changed. But first, we gotta go find Master Yoinkers, and Cool Get Pretty Free told me that he's in the village. But the village didn't exist here! Thankfully, there's one really good thing about this time period merge thing. The village actually exists here. For one reason. Because the time period this one was merged with was May 1st, 2019. Which means the village exists here. Oh wait. How are we gonna get to the village when, the subways aren't here? Yeah, didn't I mention they came 2 days after the island opened? Which means, yeah, where basically the time machine is where the subways normally are. Yeah, they are completely gone during this. Is the pigman himself, Master Evil Yoinkers. What the heck did you do to this place? Hello there, Lego Master 627. I welcome you to March 25th, 2017. Or should I say, May 1st, 2019. Wahahaha. This was back when my creator destroyed your island with 5 destructive attacks. Okay, you're just now straight up ripping off Evil Cluck, Master Yoinkers. You better not do the same thing as Evil Cluck, where he just decided to rip off my own lines. I'm watching you, man. And I mean, this guy. This guy right here. He's just ripping off Evil Cluck. Well, you're not about to do that. I'm done with villains taking over and referencing my own lines. I should be the one explaining what goes on in this time period, since I'm the one who knows all these time periods more than basically anyone else, including you. Huh, you may know every time period here, but you have no clue what I'm truly gonna do to mess up every time period. Mwahaha! You got it easy with Evil Cluck, but now he's not here. Bring it on! Alright, day 2 of Operation Legals Island 2022. Let's do this, everybody. Oh boy. It's actually pretty good to be making these videos again, I'm not gonna lie to you. Should have said that in episode 1, however. It's actually day 4. Anyway, let's get to the point of the episode. Today, or technically a few days back on April 30th, which is right here, we're traveling to... Wait, this isn't right. It's supposed to be April 10th of 2020. What the heck happened here? I can explain, actually. April 10th, 2020 was way, and I mean way too complicated for me to remake as a time period. Granted, I want to remind you all, this event occurred during the first, 2 months of the pandemic. So, what I did in this event was I decorated basically every single room on the island. And oh boy, for me to remake that all in a single day would take me more than a day to do. And it is just way too complicated for me to remake that entire time period. It's just freaking huge. I know I've done big time periods before, such as Legos Island Halloween and Christmas 2018, but back then, the island was a lot smaller, so that can explain. The point is, this time period was way too big and way too complicated for me to remake, because there was just so much added, and it would have taken me more than a day to most likely do this, well, at least in the first day, it would take me 10 to 12 hours, because there is just so much in this time period. So, to prevent myself from almost burning out after making a time period this freaking huge, I had a backup plan in mind just in case of this. And of course, instead, my backup plan was May 8th of 2020. This day is a whole lot easier to recreate. And I actually got it done pretty quickly, I'm not gonna lie. Of course, the merge time period, I also had to think of a backup plan for that one too. Even though that's mainly caused by Master Evil Oinkers. But as of right now, he has no clue that I just tricked his own time merge plan. Yep, I tricked him, everybody. Let's do this. But he is in the past. He's expecting me to go to April 10th of 2020. But little does he realize, we aren't going there. Again, it is extremely complicated and way too hard to recreate something like that. So instead, my backup plan was May 8th of 2020. And, well, let's light up those time portals. And, of course, let's travel there itself. Let's do this! What is Cool Get 33 doing here? What the? Oh, just a skeleton. We can light him on fire. Got him. Got him. Boom! And holy heck, this place is a mess. What the? We ended up with my dog version self instead. What the heck is going on today? And secondly, the time period didn't appear. Maybe it will in a few seconds. Here we are! So now it actually loaded in, which is great. Oh, hey! He's literally right here! Let's see what he has to say about being all confused here. Oh, he must be all confused. Let's see what he has to say about that. Wait, this isn't April 10th, 2020. It's May 8th, 2020. Yeah! Got ya, Master Evil Oinkers! Ha ha! Tricked you! Into really thinking we were gonna go there. Well, intentionally, we were gonna go there. And then I realized it was too complicated for me to recreate. So, I thought of a backup plan, just in case, to kind of try and mess with this guy. You gotta be kidding me, Lego! You're now making me destroy my creation's attack. And that's exactly why I sent you here. It's payback time. You will pay. And he's gone. So yeah, that happened. Anyway, let's get into the time period. Well, of course, as usual, we'll explore this time period after we fix the time merge. Which, apparently, we have to fix the complete opposite of Operation Freeze. Apparently, I looked around, and guess what time merge we have? Operation Meltdown of 2021, which is literally the complete opposite of Operation Freeze. Whereas Evil Cook's intentional plan for this event was to, here's the thing, I forgot to say it earlier in the intro, but this was again when Evil Cluck froze pretty much the entire island during an event called Operation Freeze. And, well, basically the time merge basically is the complete opposite of that. So he froze 7 rooms across the island. And Operation Meltdown, as you know, we normally have to, well, here's the thing. Evil Cluck actually melted this island last February in 2021, which was basically the complete opposite of him freezing the island in May 2020. And that is secretly why I sent Master Evil Oinkers here, for him to destroy his own creation's attack. We got him, everybody! And yes, these rooms have to purposely stay frozen, because this is the time period, not the actual event. Well, technically it is, but I don't know what you would consider. But, yeah. Anyway, I didn't have to get annoyed at Master Blinkers for telling me what time period this is meant for, because this is the wrong time period for this day. Yeah, because we tricked him. So now we don't have to worry about him messaging me about telling me what the time period was about, because he secretly seemed confused. And it was great. Oh, actually, where is the time travel hat in all of this? I don't know where that went. Still wearing that from the previous time period. But let's take a look and have ourselves a look. What parts of the island got affected? Woo! Okay. The campsite got affected. Yep, that certainly got affected because we can see the Operation Meltdown room, which means we need to intentionally fix this. Now, intentionally, this whole time merge thing of it being the opposite of Operation Freeze is honestly a really cool thing, but of course, we need to keep the time period the way it was meant to be, which means... What the heck are all these doing here? Oh, maybe he put these here just to mess with me. Right, because this would lead into the Festival of Snow 2022. Maybe he left these here just to mess with me. Maybe that's why. That's probably why, actually. Anyway, we have to get rid of this, considering this room did not actually exist in this time period. Now, this room actually first existed in February 2021. So yeah. Anyway, sorry about that. By the way, as of recording this video, episode 3 is already out, so I'm kind of doing these out of order. Yeah, if you watch episode 2 right here and watch episode 3 after, you'll notice a 1-day difference. But anyway, yes, we do need to fix this and also close off this room, change this back to the snowy themed campsite for Operation Freeze, and go see what other rooms got affected in the process. So, first things first, let's get rid of this, considering it's not meant to be here. And also secondly, let's bury this as well, considering again, it is not meant to be here. It is intentionally meant to be like this. And close this off, and, well, my god, it actually feels weird not seeing the rock tower there anymore. I know, sorry, it's just in present day Legos Island, that's normally here. This tent doesn't actually exist in present day anymore. It's been like that for like nearly a whole year now. Oh, right, and we need to put the regular campfire back. Now, since this was before I changed the campfire colors to the blue one, this is actually how it looked. So, intentionally, basically, let me show you what the room's actually meant to look like. And we're gonna hopefully try and make it look exactly like that to make sure the time period isn't corrupted. Hold up, is that a zombie horse down there? Hey, we got one. Nice! Except we cannot do anything with it. Dang it! And this is what the room looks like. You can notice there is a good variety of differences, so let's do this. So basically, these are like the only actual free things we're actually gonna need for this. So, if I watch the footage correctly, all we really need is basically just these blocks itself. Now, another thing we're gonna need is to get rid of the fire, considering it is not actually a part of the room, so there we go. Now, we just need to place some snow down, which practically should not take long at all, considering I just have to cover the whole place in snow, basically just the, ground here, the campground right here. Wait, what's this called again? The Podzol. Yeah, basically I have to cover all of this in snow because that's what it looked like back then. And again, we don't want the time period corrupted because that would suck. a lot. Man, it actually feels weird seeing all this empty space again. I mean, in present-day Legos Island, that space isn't even there anymore because, well, again, the rock tower has now taken its place permanently. Just always remember that thing for the rest of history. Yes, I know. I know some of these are actually going to melt, which is why I'm going to need to place some snow down wherever it did. And we're actually almost done. There is not much else, at least for the snow. Now, as for doing the tents, those will not take long at all. Now, I know I'm going to have to basically do this, where, hold on, am I getting this right? Just need to take a look really quick, just to make sure I am not doing this wrong. Let's have ourselves a look. Okay. So I don't need to do the path up there. Okay, that makes sense. Now, the tents, on the other hand, these are actually really easy. There we go. And that's it for one tent. Oh god, we still gotta do 4 more. Oh great. Yep, still gotta do 4 more of these things, dang it. But you know what? It genuinely is not gonna take long at all, considering, well, you can already see the speed of this. And it's actually going rather fast. Oh, come on! This is already annoying. You know what sucks about this, though? The village is one of those merged time period rooms. And, oh, that's going to take forever to transform back into the way it was during this event. Which I might do that on pause, just because that's going to take, like, literally forever to do. And I'm not joking, that's a legit serious fact, actually. There we go. Wait, hold on. Are the beds white on the campsite? Just checking. Actually, we can do that in the process while we're here. You know what? Let's take a little break from that and actually do this. Now, yeah, the pond doesn't take long because it's just water. But this event actually was pretty cool back in the day. There's a lot of stuff that this event did. It's actually kind of weird that this was like the only Operation Freeze to occur so far on the island. You never know, maybe it might return one day. But, I don't know. We'll see. Okay. So yeah, that can explain why that's there. Or at least like why it's like that. Because I almost thought this was like the first set of them. But no, apparently there's just this mini one up there. Just that one block one up there. Oh, come on! Alright, there we go. The pond's already done. Except for that. There we go. Pond's already done. Sweet, right? Alright. So, now, basically all we need left is just the tents themselves. And then we're done with this campsite. Thankfully, though, there are not that many time period merged rooms. So, we are not going to be here for that long, at least. Hopefully not, at least. Because I do want to explore the time period. It's, like, this time period was pretty cool. So I do definitely want to do that eventually. I know, I'm in, like, no rush to do that. It's just, let's just not be here forever with this mission. Because these missions tend to be pretty dang long, if you guys have managed to notice. No, like, if you have actually managed to notice, these mission videos, we are here for a while. And well, that's a common thing with these missions. We normally take a while on these missions for some reason. I don't know why, it just happens. Alright. Yep. Okay, cool. Only one more tent, and then we can finally leave the campsite. And, do a different room. Alright. Now, of course, moment of truth is the tents have different bed colors? I am genuinely curious, actually. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah, they do. Okay, that won't take long. It's just like fixing like 5 beds. Hey, I need to make sure, just so I don't mess things up. And no, I checked. Those don't actually have the white beds on them. Okay. So, alright, 2 more to go. And done. Okay, not really. We actually have to cover the ground that doesn't have any snow on it because of the torches. They melted away. But this also should not take long. Holy frick. Oh my god, it melted a lot of the snow, actually. Now that you see it and think about it here, it actually melted quite a bit of the snow, actually. So now we purposely have to do this. Hopefully it won't take long. I mean, it genuinely isn't right now. And that's why it's all done. Yep, it's all finished already. Oh, come on! Are those gonna melt too? Well, we did it. That room's done. Alright, let's move on to another room. Oh! Okay, this one got affected. Right, Operation Meltdown 2021. Let's head down here and, well, thankfully, of course, this room actually did exist. So we are purposely able to actually redo this and get rid of the campfire, and voila! This room should be back to the way it is now that we have done that. What? What the heck happened to all the snow? Well, I do have a backup plan just in case of this happening. Let's just say we can easily resolve this. First off, by turning this off and doing something a bit creative. Ta-da! We can make them cover the mountain, and no, we're not just gonna make them just do it. No, let's actually be smart and also help as well in the process. Now, thankfully, this room is normally not melted, or at least not frozen, because technically, it's already frozen up here. So hey, we already got some help. So mainly, putting all this snow here is not even going to take long at all, actually. Thankfully. Guys, actually, I realize there's not even that much snow gone compared to the first Operation Meltdown. Alright. Actually, we'll get one more just to help. Actually, we'll do 2 more over here. Because we need all the help we can get. I mean, I'm literally the only one here. you've at least managed to notice, I'm literally the only one here, so that makes sense why I need them to help. I'll uncover all the unburied paths in a minute. And also, I will turn the rain back on just to, kill all these guys, because I won't need them after this. And yes, that actually does work. You can actually kill all the snow golems or snowmen by just turning on the rain. It actually does work, for those who don't know. I'm not joking, that's actually legit. It does work. Okay, the parrots are here. We don't need them. Oh, right. We have to bury this, because that wasn't here in this time period. Alright, one more time, just so we can get these guys. And right here. So there we go. Yeah, there's not much else to say. Oh, come on! Sorry, it's just, I don't know what's going on with me. There's just, a lot of times I'm just messing up a lot of things. I know we all mess up things, trust me, I already know that fact for a good time. For a good while, that's what I'm meaning to say. Yeah, I've known that fact for a good while now. Okay, now we can kill all these guys. Yep, we can kill all these guys now. Watch. Bye-bye! And I'm only able to do that because it's raining up here. Which means now we can clear this path, and voila! Oh, come on! Now even this is not done. Okay, we weren't done after all. But who cares? We can just fix it right now. Okay, we're done for real this time up here. Alright, before we continue, do we have anywhere else that is affected? Oh, yep, see, I told you, the village. It is completely affected. Normally, this is meant to all be frozen and covered in snow. Well, you can see the time merge clearly changed that. So, instead, oh, he left these here to mess with me. I know it. Master Evil Unkers I'm talking about. Yep. He purposely left this here to mess with me. There we go. Now, this room did actually exist back then. Of course, let's put back in the respective ice core. And there we go. Now, since this room is going to take forever to transform back, I thought of a backup plan. Like I said earlier, I'm gonna pause it until I get the room back in order, because, oh god, this is gonna take forever to make. And you'll see why in a second once it's finished. And that is exactly why I paused it. And no, it did not actually take me that long. Nah, got a bit distracted. And also kinda just took a bit of a break in the process. So yeah, and honestly I think it was worth it. Been doing this all day, so I think having a bit of a break, like a 1 hour or 2 hour break, actually was kind of needed. So yeah, here we are. The village is back to the way it was. Wait, there we go. Now we're good. But it is now back to the way it is meant to be for this respective time period. And with that being said, now that we're done with the time period, we can now finally go explore it. But first, let me check this off right here. There we go, that is done. Mission freeze in the next episode, so be on the lookout for that one. Actually, that's already up, so you can literally just go watch that after this. Yep, that literally went up before this video, so you can already go watch that. Of course, I'm not going to have it checked here because I want to have that keep to be checked in the next episode, so we can obviously stay consistent. So yeah, so in this party, I know I'm going to break a bit of a rule here, but we can actually collect the hat. Now, normally, in the event, you're meant to melt all the ice and change the port back to its normal design in order to get the hat. But, since this is here, we get to actually collect the hat instead. Now, main reason, is because, well, this is just the time period. Oh yeah, I was already wearing that. Just thought I'd be clear, I already did mission 3 prior to mission 2. So yeah, things are a bit confusing. That's why I was wearing this. That's why I said, see, episode 3 came out before this. Which meant I already did that mission. But of course, that is technically the next episode you'll watch, if you're watching all of these in order, of course. Anyway, so, here we are. The port was frozen solid by Evil Cluck nearly 2 years back. Almost exactly 2 years back. It's crazy to believe it's been almost that long already. And this is the design. It actually looks very similar to the Freezatron thing from September 2019. And I may have said that in the original video as well, but either way, yeah, I'm actually pretty tired. Actually, there we go. So yeah, here's again the port. What do you guys think? Looks pretty awesome. Alright, next up, the other side of the island. Now, like the previous, or at least like the next time period we go to, November 3rd, 2021, almost all of the things from the present day Legos Island are intact. Like, you know, all of this, for example. So as you guys can see, the other side of the island is decorated like this, although all the farming stuff is gone. We should probably fix that before leaving the time period, because it'll probably get corrupted if we don't put it back. So yeah, let's do that now while we're here. This place corrupted. And actually, this was back before all the garden stuff was removed, so, you know, it's been nearly 2 years. Maybe it's finally time to add it back. Okay, once again, it did not take me that long to actually do this. No, this was done hours back. Except I did take a few hours off again. Just so I don't burn myself out here. Yeah, I'm actually trying to be smart and actually take breaks so I don't burn myself out. Because that would suck if I actually did. I was going to fall asleep, and then I realized my computer was still on. And then I also realized I still had to finish this. But yes, finally, after like almost exactly 2 years, the gardens are finally back. I mean, geez, I apologize it took this long to finally implement them again. Well, let's hope they never, ever disappear again. Because, yeah. It's probably going to be another 2 years if that happens again. Okay, no. Not really. But, you get the idea. Let's continue. So basically this is how it looked back in the day for Operation Freeze. So with that being said, that's pretty cool, right? Yep, everything's here. Okay, that statue didn't exist. That should have been removed. It is going into the statue area after Operation Legos Island is over. So I guess that'll make sense. But yeah. This is basically how it looked back then. Looked pretty awesome. Alright, and of course this as well. Alright, what else do we got next? The one place I didn't get to show you is the resort. So let's make our way down there now, shall we? Woo! Alright, here we go. This is the resort from Operation Freeze. And, yep, this is basically how it looked back then. Yep, this was literally the resort during Operation Freeze. And oh boy, it actually looked pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a pretty good design. But of course, Evil Cook was the one who froze all the rooms. And I gotta appreciate him, like, even after 2 years. This still looks really good for a design. Yeah, there's not much else to say about that one. What else do we got? I think we only got like one more room, which is the village. Thankfully, we can take a minecart from up here, seeing as the subway is still blocked by the time machine. So purposely, we actually, and yeah, let me get that all out of my inventory. Hey, we didn't get sent back this time, but wait, hold on a second. That isn't blocked back there. Okay, that's weird. I don't remember if it was, but first off, yes, the coffee shop is finally no longer upside down, and the other side of the island is fixed. Hooray! I mean, it's finally about time those finally get reversed back to their proper room designs, at least for this. Now, in present day, they are officially back to being in their proper spots. They're no longer, like, reversed and stuff from previous events. Nope, every single room from the time merge is now officially gone. And you can thank this time period, because it managed to reverse it all, which is great. So even if we go back into the present, all rooms from the time merge will officially be back into their normal rooms. So yeah, this is basically the village from Operation Freeze, and this looked really, really awesome back in the day. So yeah, actually that was frozen back then. I don't know why it isn't now. All the inside rooms look pretty much like identical. Okay, this chest should be open. Yeah, that should be open. I don't know why it wasn't before. Hey, thankfully I'm noticing all the changes now. Yeah, this basically looked like practically just exactly the same. Like, all the inside rooms I don't think were ever decorated during Operation Freeze, because it only affected the outside rooms. But yeah, this is nuts that all this took place like 2 years ago. In 2020. Dear God, we speak of that year. But no, it's still crazy that actually did take place all the way back then. That's insane. And that these rooms were here. Yeah, it's pretty nice to see these again. Probably gonna be the only time we see them. But hey, it's nice looking back. Because, I don't know, back then it was pretty cool having this. Operation Freeze, having a new operation event at the time was actually pretty awesome. Like, Operation Freeze, prior to this Operation Freeze occurring, we had never had an event like that, where all the places become frozen. We did have a very similar event, though, like Operation Meltdown, but that was Evil Street Leader melting the island, and then we had to put it all back to its winter theme. And basically, this is just the complete opposite, where Evil Cluck does all the freezing, and we have to do the opposite of Operation Meltdown, by actually melting the island itself. So basically, this is basically the opposite of that, as I explained in the beginning of the video. That's how I was able to trick Master Evil Oinkers at the beginning, if you were all curious. Yep, I'm not good. I did not think I was going to be that good already this year with that. Hey, it's about time I finally do something creative. At least it's the first time in a while. Yeah, I really gotta go to sleep. Again, I was going to until I realized I left my computer on. And I needed to finish this. So yeah, hopefully this is the last night where I actually stay up this late. That's really getting annoying. But yeah, that's basically it for all the rooms in Operation Freeze. I think the underground party room was affected too, but for some reason we can't locate it here because it's still stuck in its present day form. That's really weird. But hey, at least we have the rest of the rooms intact, which is seriously awesome in a way. So yeah, that's basically it for all the rooms in Operation Freeze. So now we can just make our way back to the port and, you know, end the video because, yep, that is literally it for the whole video. There is nothing else to say. That's it. We've done everything we can here. And, yeah. So next time on Episode 3, we'll be going to November 3rd of 2021, so please be on the lookout for that. But of course, until then, Operation Legos Island 2022 is